Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to get to this video today. I was actually tagged about 2 weeks ago. It is a 15 challenge tag question, get to know me. I was tagged by Shelly from Style by Rosario. If y'all have not checked her out, I will link her channel down below. She does similar videos to mine. But yeah, she tagged me like 2 weeks ago and I was super sick and I didn't have that sexy phlegm voice like Phoebe on Friends when she was sick. So yeah, I had to wait. So I'm finally getting to it. There's 15 questions, so I'm just going to go ahead and get to it. First question is, what is the toughest part of YouTube you have experienced so far? For me, I'm going to say it's the YouTube algorithm. It's getting to understand it. That part I'm still kind of struggling with. It always changes according to other YouTubers that I've talked to. And what I've read, it just constantly changes, so that's kind of been the toughest. And then also editing, not so much the editing, but the time it takes to edit a video, especially a cleaning video, because you have to cut, you have to add music, you have to do a voiceover, so there's a lot of things that goes into editing, and it is time consuming. Number 2, what are 3 random facts about you? Let's see. I don't know if they're, 3 weird random facts. I don't know, weird facts? I have to shower before I put on clothes. I can't just put something on and go out. It's just, if I'm going to, like for example, if I take my kids to school, I'll just throw in some leggings, go and come back, that's okay. But if it's like, you're going somewhere, I have to take a shower. I take 2 minimum showers a day. Let's see, I don't like whipped cream or brownies or icing like cake. I cannot say, I like eating a cake. Obviously I can't eat cake, I'm on keto, but I don't like icing, like frosting, icing, whatever you want to call it. I don't like it. Where did you grow up? I am from New Jersey. My parents moved down south my senior year of high school. Don't know why they did that, but they did that. But yes, I grew up in New Jersey. What is one thing you miss about the place you grew up? That's question 4. I do miss being able to open the door and just go and walking instead of a car. Obviously I've lived here now for, how long have I lived here? For 18 years. Down south, so I'm used to obviously getting in my car, going to Publix, or going anywhere I need to get to. But I do miss being able to just step out and walk either to my grandmother's house, which is like maybe like 5 blocks away, then I walk to school, which is like another 5 blocks away, to the park, or just corner store, wherever. You didn't need a car all the time. Let's see what else. Question 5, what is one thing you like about yourself? That I am organized and clean. Number 6, what is one of your biggest fears? Do you have a phobia? I don't like being in confined spaces. I have to be able to move my arms. If I cannot move my arms, I can't. I don't like it. I don't like even in an elevator, I don't mind elevators. I just don't want like 20 people crammed in an elevator. I have to have my personal space. So yeah, I don't like it. It bothers me. How would you describe your personality? I don't know how to answer that. I wish my husband was here to answer that for you, but I don't know. I just say, for me, I'll just say that I'm quiet. I'm quiet until you get to know me. Favorite book. I don't have a favorite book, but I do read Nicholas Sparks. I don't remember the last time I read one, but I don't have a favorite book. My mom, she kind of took that away from me. Growing up, we had an encyclopedia, whatever you call that, and she would just pick out a random one, like a random letter, and she would have me read certain things in there. Gosh, and then my dad would have to come home and ask me questions about them. Oh my gosh, y'all. Yeah, I don't even know where those encyclopedias are now, to be honest, but yes. She made me do that like almost every day after school. I had to just either read my science book, because I hated science, which is weird because I'm in the healthcare field and I had to go through anatomy and all that stuff I had to take to do what I do now. So I don't know, maybe that's a good thing. I don't know, but I did not like science. So she would either make me read my science book. Sorry, y'all. My dog is in the room and she is stretching over there. Sorry. But yeah, she had me read my science book or the encyclopedia. So yeah, I didn't have any other option. It was one or the other. One or the other. Let's see. What TV shows are you watching right now, Benny? I don't have anything I'm watching. I do watch the ID channel. I have it on in the background all the time, but I just don't have time. I have to work, I clean, I have kids, I have a husband, I have a dog. It's too much. I don't have time. I wish I did, but I don't. How do you handle confrontation? I don't know how to answer that one either, only because I've never been in a situation where I don't know, I've just never been in that situation. But I'll have to say, no, I don't know. I just know that I do get angry really easy. So I don't know how it would go if I was ever in a situation like that. Let's just leave it at that. Best advice you were given. I don't have any, I'm not going into details on the best advice I was given, but I do have a person who always gives me awesome advice. I've known her forever. I met her when before actually I was pregnant with my son, like a few months before I was pregnant with my son. My son is 13, so she was there through just all my stuff, like my divorce, everything I went through with that. Like I bring that up just because that is the main thing that I feel like that was, I mean, I was really young when I got divorced, and then I had an 18-month-old, so it was really bad for me. But she was there for me, and she gave me, like, oh my gosh, her advice, like, she just makes you feel like everything's going to be okay. But at the moment, of course, you're like, no, it's not. My life is over. It's devastating, But also, she was also going through things in her life, and the fact that she can give me advice and make me feel better when what she was going through was way worse than what I was going through, it's amazing. So she's an amazing human being. And then this next question is, have you ever been in the military or a spouse in the military? So I'm going to read this to you just because I want to make sure I have it right. So I have not been in the military, but my husband has. So he was in the Army. And then I have family members. So the only other family member I knew was my cousin, but this is what he did. I'm just going to kind of read you the text. We were texting back and forth, and he says he was in the Army for 6 years as an aircraft electrician. He was in the medevac, like an air ambulance, while he was in Korea, and then he was in special ops unit in Savannah, and he worked on Black Hawks and Chinooks. I think I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm not. And then he also mentioned that 2 other members in our family were in the Army as well. I think this says right here, I think they were both in the reserves, those other 2 family members. But yeah, I didn't know that. I mean, as far as family, I just knew him and then my husband. But then he tells me that 2 others, so that's pretty cool. I didn't know that, so that was pretty interesting to find out. Who was your first concert? I've never been to a concert, but if I had to choose back when I was younger, a teenager, I would have loved to go to like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and 90 Degrees, all those boy band type pop. That was my favorite. I grew up on those, so yes. Do you have an item that you had for years and you can never throw away? If so, what does it mean? So I have these shirts that when I was in high school back in New Jersey, we had to change for PE and they provided us with shirts. So I still have those shirts to this day. I use them to color my hair. Sometimes I do use them to go to sleep. My husband cannot stand them. I'm pretty sure that if he could, he would just grab them and throw them out. They have holes in them. They're stained. But I don't know, for some reason I can't get rid of them. And it's not like they have some sort of a sentimental value. It's just, I never thought of getting rid of them. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe that's another weird fact about me. I don't know. 15, if you can live anywhere in the world, where would you live and why? I don't know. I never really thought about it, but if I had to choose a place, like I don't know of a place, but it would have to have water, sand, and sun. I am a beach girl. I love the water. I grew up, sorry, someone's yawning. She's yawning over there. I grew up on the water, so yeah, as long as there's beach, sun, sand, I'm okay. So, but that is it for this little tag challenge. So if y'all want to go ahead and do this tag, go ahead and do it. Let me know down in the comments below, even if I didn't tag you, but if y'all want to go ahead and do it, just go ahead and do it. And if you want to, like I said, let me know in the comments, or let me know over on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. It is carla.a.horn. And that is all I have for y'all today, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you are new, thank you for stopping by. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye, guys.